Hello, I'm going to make Muddica meat out of these pork chops that I have. They're really thin, no bones, boneless pork chops, because that's what Joey wants. And I'm going to try to make it easy so that he can make it someday on his own. First thing I have to do with the meat, these are all the ingredients, by the way, that I'm going to use today. First of all, we're going to have to grind the bread. I've had these drying a little bit out here so they're not real gummy. I'm putting a little bit of parsley in here with the last of the breadcrumbs to crush. Because parsley always gives it better flavor. Okay. If there's extra breadcrumbs, I'll make meatless meatballs, polpette. I'm going to add some cheese to this because we have to have cheese. That's probably like half a cup right there. Let's see how it looks. I'm going to add a little bit more cheese because it always tastes better with cheese. We're going to put some roasted garlic in it. And what I'm going to do is just cover the top until it looks like that. Onion powder, because I don't think when Joe makes this he's going to want to cut onion and garlic up. So this is the easy way to do it. I'm going to mix this real good. I'm going to put some of these breadcrumbs right here because I don't think we're going to use all of them. Probably if you were to make this many, I would say at least 2 pieces of bread. I don't like using store-bought breadcrumbs. This is going to tenderize this. I got an egg here, and I'm just beating it a little bit. Okay, I'm probably going to need a larger bowl for this so that the pork chops can fit in it. Okay, then we're going to put olive oil in the skillet. Good Sicilian olive oil. I like 100% olive oil that's cold pressed. Okay, the skillet's going to have some olive oil in it, and we're going to be heating it up on a small area of the burner. It's on high, but it's got a small area. And here's one beaten pork chop in the egg. Okay, I'm dipping the pork in the egg wash. Then I'm putting it on top of the breadcrumbs. So it's coating both sides really well. Okay, I've got a couple of them ready to go here in the pan. I still have to do the rest of them. Years ago, when Joey was young and I was first married, and I would make Muddica for my husband, he wanted me to use pork tenderloin. So I used pork tenderloin, and I would cut the skin off of it, because there is a skin on top of the tenderloin. And then I would slice it in thin slices. And after that, I would do what I'm doing now. only with sliced pork tenderloin then. I won't use the rest of this egg when I'm going to make the meatless meatballs because I don't like putting meat products into something that's just a bread and egg product. Okay, these are breaded. I'm going to get this pan ready so that I can put these in there as soon as I turn them over. See, this is nice, beautiful golden color. That's what we're looking for. This one could be just a little bit browner, so we might have to cook it a little bit extra. And I like to only cook 2 at a time because I don't want to spread this, stick them together too close. I want to be able to, the oil to bubble around them there like that. Okay, this is not quite done. We're going to drain it a little bit in this paper towel, and then we're going to put it in here and so it can bake in there. And just so it won't stick on there, just to make sure, I'm going to take a little bit of olive oil. Just a little so that we don't have a lot, but I don't want the meat to stick. Let's see how this looks. Okay, that is perfect. We may have to add more oil in a little bit, we'll have to see. Beautiful, that's beautiful. And I think we will add a little bit more oil because you see, the bottom of the pan doesn't have a lot of oil in it now because it's soaked up in some of the breadcrumbs. Almost. We're going to bake them for a little bit after we've done this. Now, when you do this with chicken, you can do this and then you don't have to bake. I like to bake it because to me they come more tender when you bake them just a little bit. So I bake the pork cutlets and I bake the chicken cutlets. But you don't have to bake them. You can eat them just like that. Nice and golden. That's the last one. We're going to fold this over. And we're going to put this at about 375. And we're only going to do it for like 40 minutes at the very most. Look how tender these are. Very tender. That means that they're done. They're not overcooked. They're just perfect.